Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. The NFL draft is over, but it's time to start taking a look at some of these rookies that were drafted and see where they're going to end up this coming season. One of the more interesting picks, I think, of the entire first round was running back from Georgia, Todd Gurley, who went number 10 overall to the St. Louis Rams. Guy that was suspended last year, NCAA rules violations, and then had an ACL injury that ended his season, made him declare for the NFL draft. A lot of people think the Rams maybe reached just a little bit for Gurley. However, if he ends up healthy this season, or beyond for that matter, it's going to be a really good 1-2 backfield punch here with Trey Mason and Todd Gurley. And Bovada Sportsbook has a couple of NFL props for you this season with Todd Gurley that I think might hold some value. We're going to run through them just now, just take a look at them here as they've just come out over the last week or so since the draft. And we'll start it off with his odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, which he's sitting at 10-1 to do so. Now, it's going to be very difficult, I think, for him to do that. There's a lot of guys, especially those top two quarterbacks, that could potentially hold a lot of value in this prop, as well as another running back and a wide receiver in his class, Amari Cooper and Melvin Gordon, who are both very strong favorites to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. But at 10-1, Todd Gurley down with the likes of Marcus Mariota, Kevin White, TJ Yeldon, and others from Bovada Sportsbook. So with the fact that he's probably going to miss some offseason activities here and likely not get in a full offseason, I think it's going to be very difficult for this young man to come out and have the type of year that would really garner a Rookie of the Year award here this season. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I do think it is very unlikely considering that he still is working his way back from that ACL injury. So I would probably not take the risk with something like a Rookie of the Year prop. And some more rookie special props that Bovada has out right now are his rushing yards over-under and his rushing touchdowns over-under. Now we'll start off with the yards over-under, which is sitting at 750.5. Pretty strong odds, I think, here for Todd Gurley, considering that he is going to be splitting carries at least, and probably less than a 50-50 split with Trey Mason early on in the season. If he comes on later in the season, much like Trey Mason did last year, I think there's a very good possibility he could go over this total. But once again, it really all depends on how well he comes back from this injury, how much off-season time and off-season playbook work he's going to get in this season to try and go over the 750.5 yard total. So a very interesting odds total here for Todd Gurley. Keep an eye on it, and keep an eye on his health as well if you're thinking about betting this one. Finally, his total rushing TDs rookie special prop is set at 5 even. And I think that's an even more interesting total because he could be the type of guy that could be used as a goal line back, complements to Trey Mason. So that prop, I think, may hold a little bit more value for me, considering touchdowns are a little bit more random. But I do think that he has the ability to get above 5 touchdowns or at 5 touchdowns this season. So if it's rookie special props from Bovada, I do think the touchdown total probably a little bit better value than the yards total at this point in time. But that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out some of my other NFL rookie prop specials coming out later this week. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pig.